Hello everybody, this is Max Farrow and this is Dex Beta Testing. We're testing the buy, sell, stop signals here on May 25th. And I'm going to show you real quickly how to get into one of these signals. Very, very easy. When the signals come out, they usually come out between, sometimes they come out at 7, 8, 9, 9:30, somewhere in that area. Before 10 o'clock in the day, they should be coming up and coming out because there's a major movement at those times. So I verify those signals coming over. I have other staff that do it as well. So here's what we got. British Gold Pound USD. We're going to be doing a buy stop and a sell stop. Let me show you how that works. We're going to head right over to the system. I'm going to pull my charts over to the right just a little bit so you can see everything where everything is at. Now, it might seem like a little confusing here, but we're going to use the British Gold Pound buy stop at 1.290. So how do you make a buy stop or a sell stop on Forex.com's trading platform? Very, very simple. Right here. Click under entry order. You click the little arrow under enter order, and you're going to go if then OCO. One closes other. Okay, that's basically it. So you're going to pop this open. You're going to make sure you're on the right one, right? Because we got to be on the euro, or we got to be on the British Gold Pound USD. So make sure you're on the right one. All right. Secondly, you got to make sure that you have your box up. Okay, make sure you got your box up to know what signal you got. 2980 on the buy. So when it gets to 2980, okay, that's where we want to get the buy stop at, right? So we're going to put 2980 here. Okay. So you're going to put 2980 in the order rate right there. Okay. And then we're going to take a profit at 29.95. Okay? So that because it's going for buy, it's going to be going up. Okay? So we're going to go 29.95. That's where we want. We just want about 15 pips out of there. 29.95. See? Gives you about 15 pips. And then on our stop loss, we want 29.70. Right? So look at this. Not too bad, right? 1.5 to 1. Not too bad, right? And we're going to do, make sure British Gold Pound, make sure everything else is good. Everything else looks good to the end of day. You could do end of day or good till canceled. Okay? But if you do end of day, this will keep it from, if you happen to forget or something happens to you, it's not going to run on the middle of the day. But you're going to take these off right around 1:30, 2 o'clock during the day if it hasn't filled at that point. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention. And I'm going to hit submit order.
Your order has been placed.
Very simply enough. Now, if you want to check on that order, we're just going to go to charting, go to new, go to British Gold Pound USD, and there we go. There's our order. Okay, you can see right down here, if this comes up and hits this, it's going to place a take profit and a stop loss on here automatically. So now we need to do the other side because this is a wing trade, right? So let's get the other side on. So we got to put the sell stop now at 29.35. So now we're going to come in, we're going to do under trading, entry order, if then OCO. Now on this one, we're going to do a sell stop, okay? And we're going to come down and do, it's 29.35. 29.35. If it's 29.35, there we go. Now because we changed it to sell there, we want to do buy and buy here. Okay? Keep that in mind. It has to be the opposite of this process here. Okay? Because you're getting out of the trade. You're getting in with a sell, getting out with a buy. All right, so make sure you keep that in mind. So we want to do a stop loss. Let me get that. We want to do the take profit at 29.10. This is the That'll get you that nets you about 25 pips. And then we want to do a stop loss of at 29.45. 29.45, and that'll save you about 10. So that's about 2.5 to 1. Not too bad. Okay. And I'm going to hit submit order.
Your order has been placed.
Now, so what we have right now are two processes happening. If it comes up and it hits, let me pull this out here. If the market comes in and hits this margin right here, it's going to set a buy order for it to go up, right? And it's going to take its little profit, about 15 pips. If it hits this down here, it means that it's broken the structure and things are about to happen. It's about to head on. Then we're going to grab our 25 pips. It's probably going to fail more than it'll be a rally up, okay? So now we got one more to do here. Let's see if I can get my... This is always a challenge in these videos to get that back on there. So now we're going to do the same thing on an entry order. If one closes other for the Euro USD. Do the same thing. I'm going to sort of express through here. Let's pull my thing here. We got a buy stop at 12.20. 12.20. Oops. Got to be very, very careful. 12.20. Okay. All right. It's with a take profit of 12.40. Now, if you're ever unsure whether or not you're doing a stop loss or a take profit, a limit order, it's real simple. In the order basis, it says stop or limit. So sometimes it'll be up here, sometimes it'll be down here. Doesn't really matter. Okay? Depends on what direction you choose and when you're getting it. We'll always make sure that these are opposite, right, from that process. Okay. Let's pull up the other one. So let's see. We got 12.20. Got our stop loss at 12.10. No, we don't. Let's do that now. 12.10. There we go. Again, 2 to 1. Right? Pretty good. I'm going to submit the order.
Your order has been placed.
It's that simple. I'm going to do it again. This time we're going to do it on the other side of it. Right? We're going to do a sell. I wish they would change that automatically. Like when you flip that, it flips it off to the automated side, so that it's automatically a sell. A buy to get out. 11.90. I'm changing that just a little. Yeah, 11.90 on the buy. On the buy stop. The sell stop. I'm sorry. Did I do that right? 11.90 on the sell stop, right? Okay. And then I should just really just go like that. There we go. 11.90 on the sell stop. Take profit at 11.70. Remember that's down here. There we go. 11.70 and a stop loss at 12.02. 12.02. Right. So 12 pips to 20 pips. Good. Oh, submit order.
Your order has been placed.
There we go again. All right. So that's basically it. I'm going to open up a Euro USD. Do I have a Euro USD in here? No. Right there. There we go. And now there's our order. There's our order right there, or possibility of order that if it comes up, breaks the structure, if it touches the line, it's going to take on and give us the process. Is going to put a stop loss on. Now, these 4 possible trades, right? Euro USD, British Gold Pound USD. If one of your orders fills on one way, it is my recommendation to pull off the other one. Don't leave them both on. You don't want this thing to swing up and grab one and loss and grab it and sort of range out in between and punch you in the face. All right, so keep that in mind. There's also some opportunities that if you have our software from Dex Trader and Dex Signals, Dex Indicators, and you're using support and resistance, look for momentums to get in and out of these trades, right? That to scalp out the trades. And when do you look for these things? Well, simply enough, if you have our support and resistance on, let's pull up the British Gold. We're on the Euro USD right now. Yep, Euro USD. So we'll look at the Euro USD. So our buy stop on Euro USD is 1220, right? You could place out the lines on this thing at 1220. Big old thick line right here. Okay, this is where you're at. So if it pops in and grabs this, if it grabs that number and it starts to fill in, you know, this is an intraday because it's off of this structure right here, which is a pretty powerful structure. You get 1, 2 hit, 2 hits right there. Our system's pretty powerful that way. So that's 1232. So that's 12 pips. You could actually extend that out, you know, because your trade right now to take out the limit order is just sitting at 1240 on the Euro USD, right? Because you want to take the profit at 1240. But what does this become if we wait for 1240 all the way up here, right around in here? This might become a pretty heavy resistance area, right? Might come up and bounce off and come back down. So it's up to you at this point. Do I wait to take it up to 40 and go those or just give me my, you know, you got in at 20, you're going to get out at 32, 33. Just give me my, you know, 10 pips, 12 pips. You know, that's up to you. You know, if it comes up here and it bounces off and it has to try to restructure itself to keep on going, this could commit to that position, right? Same thing on the sell. If it comes down and bounces off, is this something that you should have gotten, you know, because what was the on the sell side, 1190. Put another big thick line, 1190 right there. Okay. So if it comes down and pierces this, if it touches that line, it's going to do the sell on your system, right? It's on your trader platform. It's going to take that. It's going to take that sell, and then you have a limit set at 1170, right? So that's 20 pips. Now, luckily enough, there's 1170 right here. But look at this. There's another range of structure happening here, right? That right around in this area, you see structure touching, getting close. This range here of this 2 or 3 pips could be instrumental in your success for today, because you could come down, get really close to it, and then it bounces back off and goes. So somewhere in this range, if it pierces this range at 1173, 74 area, start paying attention, right? Use the tools in front of you. Sometimes just getting in here and setting and forgetting and hoping everything works out for the best, sometimes you got to pay a little bit of attention. Let's look at the British Gold Pound USD. Okay, same thing. We're going to do the buy stop at 29.80. It's 29.80 right around here. Now, I try to keep some of this in mind when we're verifying the signal. Okay. Again, here we are, 29.75, based off some numbers looking left, right? I mean, this isn't a joke here. We're not just making numbers up as we go. You know, that has structure, right? In between this 29.75 and 29.80, where it pops in, if it pierces this area, we did this for a reason, that if it pierces this area, it's breaking previous structure, and it should keep going on. So if it does, got in at 29.80, 29.95 is the profit. It's right around how. But again, here's another 29.93 right in that area. You know, I'd probably set my stop loss right, or my take profit right about there. Right? And again, for the sell side, same thing. You're looking at the same exact thing again. 29.35. There's 29.35. So if it's going to get bought, it's going to get bought right there. And then where's my take profit at? Sitting at 11.70 or 29.7. 1170, dumbass. It's sitting at 2910. 2910, right in there. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's sitting at 2912. No, that's our line there. Okay, but again, 2917, 2913, right around there. There's a couple of numbers to get through. Right, there's a couple of supports areas that are pretty strong in that area. So if it does set for the sell today, just be careful. Just watch what's happening. Okay. Also, a couple factors to keep in mind. Keep in mind the absolute process with news. There's always a news. If there's something that comes out and it looks like it's about to hit this, this is what we're hoping on, is that the news will affect the signal, will push it to that level. So if one fills, get out of the other side. All right. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to stop this video right now. It doesn't really matter of the success of what happens right here, especially in DEX beta testing. I will try to put a support video in for this video to show you that, hey, this is what happened, and I'll give you an overview of the results of what happened today with that. So we'll stop the video now, but you'll see another video underneath this one, or in the description of this video as well, to that success, to that result video. All right, I'm Max Farrell. This is DEX beta testing. This is the buy, sell, stop signals, and that's how you get into them. Start focusing on how to make that smooth. I try to make it as smooth as I can, but I got to get even a little bit better at it myself. But I wanted to make the video and get that show to you. All right, I'm Max Farrell. This is DEX, and we'll see you soon. Trade well.